History time. Let's deal with our issue historically. We have two groups in Fulani. We have Fulani Gida and Fulani Zo, the urban Fulani and the bush Fulani. The urban Fulani, who are the Fulani Gida, because of their quest for power, quest for authority, and then they are the last people who entered this country, Nigeria, in the 17th century. They are the last group that entered this country, Nigeria, that migrated in the same route after the thief. Now, the Fulani Gida, because of their quest for power, they separated from their brother, they which are the Fulani Zo of the same ancestral route, migrated to the city, and they met the people called Habe tribes. The Habe tribes are the original Hausa today. The Habe tribe are the Hausa today. So when they conquer the Habe using the jihadists, the holy war, they are not the first people who have contact with Islam. The Kanel Empire, the Kanuri Empire of Boronu are the first people who have contact with Islam, but they never involved in the holy war or jihadists of 18. But when the Fulani have contact with Islam, and they start the Islam revolutions using the jihadists called the Holy War. And the moment they conquer the ethnic tribes within the core north of the Habe Empire, of the Habe community, they begin to use that as a tool. So now, what did they do to the Habe community? When Habe community, they join them and say, okay, let's be Hausa Fulani. Then let's use your language. But anywhere they conquer, they install ambassador of Islam, which is Fulani. The ambassador of Islam will now become the emir of that particular place and take over the rulership and the kingship of that particular community. And the traditional stew of that community, that is what they do. And when they conquer the Sokoto, they establish Sokoto Caliphate as the base of Islam, not Boronu Empire again, as the base of Islam, and begin to take the jihadists to other parts of the community, conquering the Habe tribes first. So when they conquer the Habe tribe, they drop their listen. But whenever they want to penetrate other community, they use the Fulani Zo, which are the bush Fulani. They use them because the Fulani Zo maintain their culture, maintain their traditions, their language, and their food. Everything about them, they maintain it. But the Fulani Gida adopted Islam as their base of religion and culture. So whenever the Fulani Gida now, anywhere they conquer, they bring them under Islamic rules, Islamic principles. That Islam that's supposed to be a religion of peace and unity. Now they begin to use this as a tools of colonizations and a tools of dominations. So that is the internal colonization that is affecting us in this country. The internal colonizations is affecting us because the Sokoto Caliphate was in 1804. That is when they established Sokoto Caliphate in 1804. But the Canaan Empire have contact with Islam in 11th century. So if we don't deal with our issue historically, there is no way we can move forward as far as this country is concerned, because We are talking about external colonization by the British colonial masters. We also have to talk about the internal colonization of both the jihadists and other tribes that try to dominate the other ethnic tribes within Nigerians abroad. So, issue that is affecting us now is how to deal with our internal colonization, not external colonization. And we need to be historical on it for everybody to have peace as far as this country is concerned. If the Fulani Zo, the bush Fulani, is coming to your community, make a proper arrangement, proper memorandum of understanding. There is no need of romancing with what you don't know. Understand it, because whenever the Fulani Gida want power, they hire a mercenaries in the name of Fulani, because they only cheat their brothers in the bush, and they use them as a tools to penetrate any community they want to penetrate. And the moment they move in, they come with machineries. Those one will be the one that will annoy the community. And when the community react with their brother, they move in with their machinery and destroy that community. It's because of civilizations and the government in power now, they cannot be able to maintain. And these people, when they migrated to Nigeria, they conquer Sokoto and established Sokoto Caliphate in 1804, but they were well empowered in 1884 after the Berlin Conference, 1884-85 after the Berlin Conference. That is when they were empowered, because the mission of the colonial master is to colonize, using all strategies to colonize Nigeria. Because it takes them 42 years to colonize Nigeria and bring Nigeria under one umbrella of the British rule, both direct and indirect rules. When they came, the Osman Danfodo jihadists was part of the Berlin Conference, was part of the agreement of the Berlin Conference. Osman Danfodo is from Turkey, and Turkey is part of the Berlin Conference because it's part of the European zone. Imagine, for a Christian country like the British and France to colonize a Muslim country doesn't have you to think that how did it take happen? And we are here fighting religion fight every day, religion crisis all over Nigeria and other parts of the country. And a Christian country colonize a Muslim country. Does it make sense? Does it make sense to any fanatics at all? So that is where we need to focus our mind to. We need to decolonize ourselves internally. We need to decolonize ourselves externally for us to move forward. The Fulani Gida are the problem of this country, whether we like it or not. They are the one a quest for power. They are the one looking for authority. They have all the power in this country, and they always use as a tool to dominate other people.